Okay, so now let's start this video. So what we're gonna do is we're going to go to the internet and we're going to install Qt installation. Get and install. We want the open source version so we don't have to pay for anything. Okay, accept all cookies is fine. Download the online Qt installer. Let me check my Linux ARM. Oh yeah, the uname. I have to uninstall this conda thing because that's freaking annoying. Uname Qt6 This is an AMD architecture. Okay. So we don't need ARM. We don't have Arch. I have Arch on my Chromebook. Linux 64. Alright. I've never used Qt6, so we're gonna see what happens. What are the legal obligations of this? Yeah, you can't deploy it, so you can only use by yourself, is what the open source means. Okay, so we're gonna let this download for a second, and then we'll go to our downloads folder and we'll run the installer. I'm assuming this will be like a pop-up here, and not like something I have to unpack with the command line. Let me look at it. Let's go to the downloads. All right, let's figure it out. Yeah. For executable files. Oh. That's funny. So we have to change the permissions on it. Let's go to our downloads and then run this command. Oh my goodness, is my version different? What is it, F2 on Linux? Oh yeah, different command. ch mod. What is it? Access plus X. What? Oh. Dot run. Lol. Alright. Cool. So now we install Qt. Welcome. Pre-license. I don't have an account, so I guess I'll sign up. accept. Oh my god. What? Alright, cool. Next. Oh my god. Alright, now I need to verify my Qt account. So I'll wait for their verification email to come in. Email verification needed. Click the link below. Alright, so I'm on my phone, I'm clicking the link. Login qt.io. That's true. So just this thing says that you're only using Qt for oh my god, United States is so far down. That's very cool of them to be non-judgmental. Oh my god, select state. So the agreement basically says, I don't need a phone number. Confirm. You're not using Qt for anything other than your own use, like you're not using it for company purposes on the open source license. I'm an individual, not using for company. Next, retrieving repositories. Meta information, great. Following was not found. Alright, so we will do this, copy, go to our command line, let's clear sudo. Let's go back to the root, sudo. And then we will paste this. Yeah, should have done -y. Oh boy, see how big this download is. Oh, that's not bad. Okay. Nick Qt, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we probably want this. I don't really want to custom install things. CMake, yeah. All right. Ninja, oh cool, Ninja. So the build CMake is this. I don't necessarily need all this, but I'm gonna go ahead and install it. All right, let's see. Downloading. All right, let me go place my phone outside. So I'm using a hotspot on my phone, and it does way better if I place my phone outside, but this isn't bad. So now we just let this install. inside. Too many flies are coming in from the great outdoors. Don't think it really had any effect on the download speed. Maybe a little bit. Is this still all going? Yeah, I guess it's still going. 30%. Oh, nice. And there it goes again. I was worried there for a second. Geez, it looks like it's gonna storm here pretty bad. See where the weather's at in Washington, D.C. Weather.com. Eric. Where do we think that's at? Block. Even though you could probably tell based on where you search, Arlington, Virginia. 89, 6 warnings. Severe thunderstorm warning. 351 miles per hour. That's not right. Yep, that's where I am. Until 5:30. Well, that's already kind of passed. What time is it? 16:11 is what? It's 4:11, so in about an hour we should get a really bad storm. Interesting. Let me cancel this. Go back to the installer. Even though I know you're not home. Whoa, 62 of 69? That's crazy. 65, 67. Alright, we're getting there. Let me show details again. Unpack components. Oh, so it's gonna start installing now, it looks like. Alright. Whoa, jeez, it's storming good outside right now. Okay, so that's good. Qt has been installed on this computer. And here's the installation location, Nick home /Qt. So I think we can go ahead and finish. Perfect. So now let's go ahead and let's go to home and then make a new folder called CMake GUI, PyQt. Qt tests folder, or no, just Qt test. That's fine. Actually, let's rename that to Qt test setup, or Qt setup test is more accurate. Okay, let's go into our Visual Code and open the folder. Qt setup test. Let's open that. So yes, I trust the authors. So let's go ahead and make a, wow, it's really storming outside. Let's make a CMake lists.txt. Go ahead and start building our message inside root CMake lists. And then I'll make the comment print message to people. Wow, it's really storming outside. And we'll say finished. So what did I name that folder? We'll go back into the setup test folder and we'll run, we'll make a directory called build, and change directory to build, and we'll run CMake. Let's look for our output. Perfect. So we have good. Alright, that's what we're looking for. Okay. So let's go ahead and call the project Qt test, and then CMake minimum required version, we'll set that to 3.15, and then we'll rerun this. I'm trying to kill this fly, I just haven't gotten it yet. Call, oh yeah, that's right, we need to make this call first. Okay. Alright, so now let's try and include Qt. So find package Qt6 required, and we'll see if it goes ahead and finds it. Could not find Qt config. Let's see what the website says. So download, install. I mean, we don't have to. I didn't install it from source because we're not contributing. So let's open up a new terminal, and we have to find that file. How to locate a file by file path given a directory. You can use bash tide find. So what this file does, this config cmake, this sets up the paths to all the modules that you need to import, so it has all the backing support. So this find package does all the behind the scenes work for you to just link to libraries and whatnot and compile, or set compiler arguments and libraries and whatnot. Type file, file name. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. And then it said that Qt was installed to home/nic/Qt. And the file name we're looking for is Qt6 config.cmake. So this is the path that we need. And what we're going to do is we're going to set, what did it tell us to do? Set Qt6 dir. So let's make a comment, path to, shit. Copy. Let's make a comment that says path to Qt6 config.cmake is, well, I didn't paste where I wanted it to. Then it says set Qt6 dir to this file path. Oh my goodness, what am I even doing? Copy, set, paste, Qt6 dir, home. Then we just want this folder path right here. We don't need this part. This is the folder extension we're looking for because that's where the file is. Okay, so let's go to our other window. What? Do a cmake. Yay! All right. Oh my God, conda deact. That's so I gotta uninstall that that anaconda thing. Cmake. Okay, so we have our root files or our build files. So let me make a comment here. Message added Qt6 added package. Wow, I can't spell package Qt6. I think I should do it like this. That's just a note, and then we'll do another cmake run. Added package Qt6, perfect. So cool. This is where what we need to do is just test. Let's make a main.c++, and we will do int main. Now we need to test if we can include PyQt, just Qt. So let's add an executable. We'll call it my test executable And then the source we have right now is main.cpp. And then what do we need to link to? Building Qt from sources. Oh, I don't want to do all that. I just want to know what I need to link to. Maybe they have an example file. Home, Qt, example, core. Okay. Qt add executable. So you don't necessarily have to do the setup this way, but what I'm looking for is what I need to link against. So we need to target, so here is our executable permissions, and we need to target these libraries for what we want to do. Okay, so target link, oh nope, I don't want that. Target link libraries, and then just make it a private link to Qt6 core and 6 widgets. Those are the two. That's where the most of the functionality is in Qt. So I'm going to go ahead and build this. CMake, find package Qt6. Oh, required component. I need to tell it the components. Did I miss that in this setup? Yeah, so the package Qt6 is required, and the components we want from it are these. So we want core widgets. Let's see if I need to. Yeah, that's okay. So let's go ahead and do this. Oh my god, I didn't spell it right. Components. Oh, okay. So there it goes. We got all the packages we need. Great. So now what we're going to do is let's include Q application. This is a good test. Core, maybe GUI. Qt core, Qt GUI. Alright, so the executable runs, but it doesn't know. That's bizarre. Q application should be there inside of core. We'll have to go to the internet and search this problem. Qt6 GUI. Such a funny word. Maybe I'm missing some include directories. And your project setup. We might need actually to do this. Let's search the internet for this errors. Or for this error. Let's see. Oh my god. Qt framework, it is present, CMake, Oh, it might be because I'm using VS Code as my code editor, not as my actual tool. So it's not going to know where this is. So why don't I, oh my god, let's close all this stuff. So it's probably not going to know where this is because VS Code isn't my tech, it's just a text editor. So that's all fine. So why don't we, let's open with, don't really want to do this. I want a simple example. Simple Qt6 main script for C++. Alright, let's do this and see if we can. So that's just my text editor. Build files are good. Make is good. Yeah, so that's fine. So the problem is this error is from Visual Studio, not from my actual CMake list. So that's fine. I can clean this up in the future, but this is how you set up. And I don't like that Qt didn't find the config Qt6 configuration package, but I can set that in my CMake prefix path, but this is fine too. So this meta object compiler we will get to when we do header files and whatnot. So this is probably the end of the installation video for Qt and how to get a simple GUI to work. I might fix this. This is super annoying to look at, actually. Let's do GCC. Yeah, that's really annoying to look at least, but it doesn't affect the functionality of any of this. Okay, so in the next video we'll go through how to link and set up the project with a main window and kind of what we want to do. All right, that's it.